Hello, everyone. Let me get the mics up. Great. I really need to set up my mic before I do anything, like record, obviously. For once, I'm not looking bald. And the thing now looks very weird, but you know, I don't really know where to put it. Like, kind of looks weird if I do that. So, today's topic. So there's CDs scattered all around the mall, and I have found them or found their locations, and I would like to show them. So either last recording or the stream before that, I think it was the the first time I started doing just normal videos instead of streaming. I found the sister location, Michael Afton home, like the office, and there was a CD player on there, and you could play the CDs you find all around the mall and on that CD player, and I would very much like to discover all the lore. So let's get into this. I also kind of want to do another video. I was thinking of putting doing stuff in that in what was supposed to be this video, but I don't think I'll have enough time for that. And what I wanted to do was go behind every door or gate you can't get through, like. Because I discovered a glitch. You have to do something very specific where you could get behind any access door, anything. You just have to use Freddy because man, that dude is glitchy. So let's just get into the CDs. I already have one, or found one. Let's get away, Roxy. Oh god. My FPS is bad. Alright, so retro CD. Let me scratch that off my notepad. Alright. Let's go off from the size. Can't find where I put it. Found it. Okay. So, I accidentally pulled up Steam. Where's the closest? Right, there's Bonnie Bowl near Chica. Bathroom on couch. I don't even remember where that is. Behind Monty Gates on Fox. That's where you hide from Vanessa. I know where that is. I really needed to sort these things in places. I needed to sort the list in like how fast I could get them, but I didn't do that, so that sucks. So I'm pretty sure the closest disc I could get right now is right here. Yeah. At least I thought it did. Huh. I'm dumb. That's where I was trying to go. Alright, 2. And also there's 16, so 14 left. Right. So I called this the small stage. Alright, next item is at Phaser Blast. I'm just gonna cut out and just tape it all together because that's much better than you have to watch me go all over. So, see ya in Phaser Blast. Alright. So, as you can see, I'm in Phaser Blast and getting it. So, what's the next target? Roxy Raceway. Oh wow, there's like 3 pretty near me. Alright, see you there. I might go to the what's it called? Kids Cove Golden Treasure Chest. Right where the entrance of the daycare is, that where it says band. At least I think that's supposed to be the entrance. But I'll either meet you there or in Roxy's place. Okay, I'm in Roxy Raceway. The bigger part, not the where the salon is. So yeah, you gotta get out Freddy to actually see the thing, and then it appears. So it's floating. Alright, so next one I'll be getting, obviously we'll, if you know the locations already, this will be in the smaller area of Roxy Raceway, like not the actual Roxy Raceway, just the smaller place where you don't even race. Alright, meet you there. Alright, I am where I need to be. So as you can see, this is in the smaller area of Roxy Raceway, just so you could follow it as a tutorial if you really wanted to. So I think I'll go to Kids Cove or Major Size, but that's on the 3rd floor. I wish I was a bit more descriptive on the list. Alright, I'm at Kids Cove now. I think this is my 5th one. How much do I have? 6, okay, 10 more. Where did I put it? Monty Golf. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, so I'll be meeting you in Monty's golf course. Alright, I'm here at Monty Golf. I think my next expedition will be into Mazer Size. I was thinking I should get a level 8 pass, but you know, from the security office, because it also holds the fast cam and the Mazer Size ticket. But you know, I'm thinking if I need to go to Mazer Size, I could just use the glitch with Freddy. So meet you in Mazer Size or wherever next I need to be. Alright, so I already got the disc on accident, Oh Jesus, I didn't even see those before. But if you get in Freddy and look over there, or over here, there's a disc right there. And the reason I'm not at major size is because this was just right behind Monty Golf. And now I should be going to major size and then the Faz SK because they're both on the 3rd floor. Alright, meet you there. At least I'm hoping so. Alright, I was correct. The next place was in major size. So the disc is right here in the coffee maker. And this should be our 9th disc, I believe. Yep. Gotta mark this off. Alright, now time to go to the Faz K. And then, whatever the Chica bathroom is, and also above Helpy's Hand in Roxy Raceway hallway. I really wish I knew what I was meeting, because those are the only 2 places that I think are in this like section, like the main area. This section of the mall, of course. Okay. Meet you in the Fazcade. Alright. So I wanted to start recording here because it could get a little confusing. So that's the first room, the first recording room. This is second. It also doesn't have the disc, and so I'm thinking this is the one that has the disc, or that one. Alright, yeah, I think it's the green room. One second. I need to find the disc. Alright, so I realized that the disc I'm looking for is in this room. You can't really see it that well from behind. Okay. Major size. No, I'm not in major size. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff done. Alright. So, the next part of the map I need to go is either 2 places in here, or 2 places in this standard spot, not in Fazcade, but like outside of there, where the in the big area, somewhere in the vast big area, and then I think 4 other ones will be down the elevators. Alright. So this is in Bible. I was mistaken. I don't need to go to the elevators just yet. So this is the closest disc I could find. This is right by the Bonnie display. I'm wondering if he's in here. Alright. Meet you in the next place. Alright, guys. This is the next disc location. So for some reason I labeled this as Roxy's hallway, but let me show you where it is. It's by parking, and it's right here by the at the opposite of the FNAF VR stage. All right. So I don't need to pause again because the next retro CD is right near here, right at the opposite of here in fact. Right here it's supposed to be. At least I think it might be closer to the other side. Nope, it's right here. Dog's waiting at the door because she doesn't like it closed. Alright, 2 CDs in one thing. Okay. Alright. So, I have these small. I also don't need a pause for this one because it's right near here. I know, Mama. Alright. The disc is right here. Out of everything pretty bad with this game, I like the challenge that it gives. Because even though I'm able to exploit the game, it's very hard to, carry out through them. And yeah, the game's definitely challenged me to have to use exploits that are kind of hard to use. I'm not talking about hacking. I'm baselessly, I'm just talking about glitching. Like, that's all I've done in the game, I don't hack. Alright, mark that one down. Behind the Monty Gates on Fox Clutch where you hide from Vanessa. That's also near another one I know. Alright, here's... Is this the red door? Where's the red door? No, it's not here. So I gotta go to the other side again. Then I should be good. How much do I have? I'm guessing 11. 4, 8. It would be 10. I have 14. I have 2 more. And I know exactly where those 2 are. One's behind Monty Gates. And the other one I forgot. Dang it. Ooh. Yes, I know where the other one is. So, I finally figured out what Chica Couch meant. It's right here, and it's where you distract Chica. Alright. So this might take a second. I wonder if Vanessa will spawn again. It'd be kind of funny. Nah. Alright. Let me despawn Freddy. Just showing you how to do this again. Jesus. Is there even a place where you can despawn them? Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Right. How did I get past here before? I might have to glitch him out. Oh. This should be a good spot. Yep. Alright. As you hear... I did not do that. Don't tell me you reset. Oh. Oh, no, he did not. Okay, don't move me. Oh, he moved me. He didn't listen. Alright, I'll just meet you up here. Alright, I am beyond the gates, and I'm where I want to be. So, get into Freddy, and should be right above in the Foxy Plush's arms. They're just right there. Alright, one more, and it's really easy to get there. I'm really hoping Freddy doesn't cause a hassle with glitching behind these gates, so I could do the trick again to, of course, get out of here, or else I'll have to reset. Alright, I am in a cool thing. This specific disc, this is the last, not last, that's not even a word. This is the first ever disc I got, and now I'm getting it last. So, right here. And I don't think I'll even need to cut it, because where we play the CDs is right here, where Monty comes out. Right here. So what sucks about here is that it's a little harder to glitch, except for because there's not much things to get behind. There's a bunch of Monty gates over there, like 2, except there's nothing to get behind to glitch out Freddy. Also, something I noticed is every important place where you could glitch, there's something here. Like, it's like they want you to, or like someone left this here. I just that was something cool. Alright. Please. Yes! First round. Oh god, I need to get the fast cam. Alright, I forgot about the door. I need to get the fast cam. Maybe I could glitch in there. I probably can't. It's just a simple door. But I will come back here and get the fast cam. Alright. I got the fast cam, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Alright. I wonder if this shows up. Oh, no, it's just a loop. Just taking a quick look. So who would be copying, you know, this room? Is Michael somehow still alive? And he just sees this as, this looks like an IQ test puzzle, kind of. Is that, are they just the same the entire time? Just like a wave? Yeah, they look like each row they just reverse. Except some of them are longer than the others. Like the rows. That kind of reminds me of Sun. Nope, nothing to do. Okay, let's do this.
How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your comedy protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sensitive. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
So I think Vanny is pretending to be Vanessa. Oh, I also have this theory. I keep on saying weird stuff. I've read the books, like the 3 main FNAF books, and also a few of the Fazbear Fright books. There's a huge history of robot copies being made of human characters. Like Charlie is the first one, and she had like stages of her life, like robots that looked like different ages, like baby, then child, then or like toddler, child, and then teenager, and it goes all the way up to adult. So maybe William Afton decided to make a copy of Elizabeth because Vanessa looks so much like Elizabeth, and then something happened to her, and then she ran off somehow, and then became Vanessa. And then William Afton decided he didn't want a daughter; he wanted a servant, like kind of how he treated Baby, like in the FNAF books. Like she was his servant, and then and that's why Vanny is like being controlled by William. So let's play the next one.
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No. What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better. When the shades pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave. Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today. This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
Therapist or whoever that is sounds a little rude. So that might be Vanessa or someone completely other than Vanessa or Vanny. Or no, I think that was Vanny.
Go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad, but it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum, after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
So this confuses me very much. It's obvious that Vanny's under the influence of William, and I'm guessing Bill is William. So I think this gives me a new theory. Well, a little alternate from the first theory. So what if after this, this is Vanessa, and she's supposed to be like a good daughter, doing all these things, and what if she's making metaphors to the therapist or whatever of what's actually going on? So if Vanessa runs away, or just gets out of control of William or Bill, and then Bill, aka William, makes Vanny a more compliant servant.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself, but I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill, like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
So there's three things. The flowers is a very small detail, but in the FNAF 4 mini games, Elizabeth is seen sitting with flowers, and I think Evan or Crying Child, it's a pretty confirmed name of the Crying Child. Evan goes up to Elizabeth, and she's messing with the flowers, and so I'm thinking this is Vanny, and I'm pretty sure Vanny is pretty smart, so what was the third thing? I'm just gonna play the next one.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough, but what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
So I'm kind of leaning toward Vanessa because she feels like the one scared or the one lower on the scale, while Vanny is more like she's hiding something, like she's being a sociopath, thinking she knows more. Uh, so the reason I think this is actual Vanessa. Um, what if William's the one hacking, or Glittrap more like it, is hacking into her computer and stuff. Oh, it's so cute. My little dog, my dog is sleeping right there. Or what if, yeah, I don't really have anything to say.
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on.
Is this the third
Sure,
therapist?
you can have a candy. I'll have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? Alright, well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them, and you, was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
So I have a new theory. What if William, after a few days of whatever, if it's Vanessa or Fanny that was like out in the world, what if after a few days he edits their knowledge of like what they remember, or what's going on, and the reason. What I started noticing is that this person is acting like a child. This may not even be Vanny or Vanessa. This may be someone completely different.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me. Okay, I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a tree house, doesn't it? Do you like tree houses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
That sounds like Vanny, because again, like she's acting like she knows something more than the counselor or therapist or whatever that is. So this is like the third therapist. Is like Vanny just going after the therapist? Like, what's going on? Like, this is the third voice I'm hearing.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you, I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
So I'm thinking that's Vanessa because she's more acting like she's an actual patient and again not knowing more than the therapist. Well, I believe this is only the
What are you
9th
doing?
one.
Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
I'm feeling that's like early Vanny or like rebellion Vanessa. Because she's like acting like she knows something, but she's more acting like a patient, like a bit of both. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm definitely feeling a difference between like the different voices or how they're acting. Like even the responses from the therapist are telling me something. I don't think all of these, even with the girl voice, I don't think they're all one person. I think they're between Vanessa and Vanny. I think Vanny's pretending to be Vanessa. Or even maybe Vanessa's pretending to be Vanny. Or doesn't know.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
So she's tired from doing whatever she's doing. Also in the flower one, that's definitely got to be some lead from Elizabeth that liked flowers. Also the before that, when I mentioned Elizabeth, I was trying to call back to this one because or the one before this. Because the one before this, or the one before that one, I mistook for the one before this one. And also here, she's obviously tired from whatever she's doing downstairs. Or you alive, girl? You alive? Alright. She's just sleeping so soundly.
Good morning, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Okay, that was a lot. Alright, so I think what happened was Vanessa, the original, after being built by William, she was fear-mongered, and then she decided to use her own free will, and she locked William down in that under FNAF 6, the FNAF 6 simulator pizzeria. Also, the wording, he's here, he's there, or anywhere between. I think she's talking about how William could hack himself and be both glitch trap and in a physical form at the same time. So man, this is so. I love this. Like, it's like a whole entire story playing out for me. So, anything else? So I think when it cuts off, when she's talking about the costume, I think William already released Vanny after like building a copy of Vanessa that was more obedient. The only question is, why is Vanessa going after Gregory and not the original Elizabeth, the original Vanessa?
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
I'm feeling that's Vanessa, of course. So my other question is, why is Vanny, or what I think is Vanny, coming into here and pretending to be Vanessa?
When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do. How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either? It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
So when Vanny says I'm needed somewhere else, she might have been recalled by Burn Trap, or no, that's String Trap from FNAF 6. I don't know what to call him, but just William Afton like recalled her, kind of like how you recall Freddy with the Q button. Man. I haven't even heard all these, like most of these. It's like a whole new story being unveiled. I'm so glad I didn't hear these from any YouTubers or something.
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex? I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the techs found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
Definitely William. Jeez, I need to get this bracelet. Oh. Let me check on the green screen. Yeah, still good. Alright, So, what confuses me is that, this person, whether it's, I'm thinking it's, Vanny, she started being, controlled through her AI, or being told what to do, and then, she met up with William in real life, and then completely got under her control. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Or that's all I have. That's all, folks. Okay, next tape.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file. I like ink blot tests. You want to do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay. Moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone. Or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere. There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the text pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
Okay, so Vanny's been breaking into, at least I think that's Vanny. She's been breaking into the Pizzaplex, and obviously been being caught. So trying to build something here. So she said that she was doing the manipulating. Maybe she was trying to get something out of William before he actually took full control. But man, how was she created? This storyline is so cute and confusing, but man, I love it. Alright, last one.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? Alright. Well then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents. A great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. You... Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Okay, that was a bunch of stuff. So, there's this one little thing. What if there is either Vanessa or Vanny? I'm thinking Vanessa is actually human, and Vanny is just a robot copy of Vanessa, and Vanessa was being controlled by Glitch Trap. So it's obvious at the beginning of the tape, Vanny was spreading Glitch Trap, his code, and his code was like a virus, and the subroutines, I don't know the exact definition, but I think they're just routines that keep on restarting, and then like a loop of copying itself and pasting itself and copying itself and pasting itself over and over and over, or doing something over and over and over, like a routine. And this happens so much that, it takes over the system, and he has full control. So I think Vanessa, obviously, was spreading Glitch Trap. So is there anything else? Man, that was a lot of lore. Out of everything this game trashed, or the producers trashed, this was awesome. Like, just those tapes, it prevailed up. That scared me. That just made an amazing story. I might be overrating it, but it shows like personalities beyond what they are. Like in the trailers, Vanessa was supposed to be helping Gregory. Like there's a voice line where she says, "If we could get out at 6 a.m., we could both leave," or something. And she's prevailed as nice. So and I really like how at the last minute they did this one good thing with the ending. At last minute, they added the ending where it turns out they're two different people. Vanessa is actually good, and yeah. So I think at one point of time, Vanny was just a person carrying out orders, but then she would start being fully controlled by William Afton. And I think at some point in time, Vanessa locked William downstairs, and she decided she was done with being controlled, and I think she was able to, get away from him because she's human. And she might have had a strong will, I don't know. The thing about the family, I think that's either Vanessa or Vanny getting the memories of Elizabeth, and thinking they had all these things. Yes, I just thought of something. Right. What if all those events with the parents actually did happen with Elizabeth, like way back in the 70s, 80s, and the divorcing courts, that all happened. It's just they're getting either Vanessa or Vanny are getting the memories and thinking it happened just now, like they were just born, so they're thinking it happened. And I think when that was going on, that was when Elizabeth was scooped by Baby. This is the most stairs I put in any one of these videos. This will probably come out on Friday after I do school. Now I gotta go to bed. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have a lot of things rushing through my head. It's awesome. Again, these tapes are amazing, and I think they're amazing for me because I didn't hear these before. I heard some of them. I know the context of some of them, like 2 of them, but now I'm surprised. I wish I didn't watch any videos on the game so I could be surprised on what to do or what's gonna happen. So I hope you have an amazing night. Please go over the tapes if you can. Just skip over them and make your own theories, make your own opinions, all of that. Anyways, Scott Calvin, if you're somehow seeing this, thank you for all this, and I might do one more video. I know I said this a lot about glitching behind all the gates that you can't get behind. Not necessarily Monty gates, but like access or 12 access gates, because I got behind one of them, and if I get behind one of those gates, then I'm betting I could get behind all of them. Alright, again, have an amazing night, and see you later. Bye bye.